Welcome back to another great episode of Raihanascuisines. Today we are going to be making Russian cutlets. These are delicious. And so if you want to learn how to do this, let's go ahead and discuss all the ingredients. So for the ingredients, I have got it down really organized here for you. We're going to need about 1.5 pounds of chicken. Now I've just cut them up roughly. They don't have to be unified, but if they're cubed, it's better. In our chicken, let me go ahead and tell you what the ingredients are going to be. We're going to do a tablespoon of ginger and garlic. I'm just going to start pouring it in, start putting it in so we can get this going. Okay, so ginger and garlic goes in. We got salt, about a teaspoon. I got a teaspoon of sambal. I've got here 2 tablespoons of lemon pepper. Out of that, only 1 tablespoon I'm going to put inside our chicken. The rest is going to go into our mixture. Same thing with black pepper. A tablespoon goes in here. The other is going to go into our mix. I'm going to mix this up and let this marinate for at least 20 minutes, and then we're gonna start cooking this. So once I get this out of the way, I'm gonna show you the rest of the ingredients because this is done. This has started marinating, so this is good to go. 1 packet of the vermicelli that is, I cut it up, crushed it a little bit. There we go. Here I have 2 eggs that I've seasoned with salt and black pepper, and you could also do Cajun seasoning if you like. So that's ready to go. This is going to be for our dipping. You're also going to need about 2 cups of oil that you're going to be using to fry these. Here I have about 12 medium potatoes that I boiled and I've mashed. So into this, I'm going to go ahead and add my lemon pepper and the black pepper. Everything else I'm going to add later on. I'm going to put this on the side. The other stuff that's going to go into our potatoes, but will go in a little bit later, are I've got here 3 carrots. Now you can see here that these are grated carrots, but these are not the bigger shredded. These are very fine shredded carrots. I've got about 4 spring onions, just the green of it, chopped. I've got coriander here, fresh, which is kothmir. I've got about 1/4 cup chopped. I have here a tablespoon of mango powder or amchur powder. If you don't have this, leave it out. It's okay. You can just add more lemon, or you could add lemon juice or a lemon pepper in it. A teaspoon of cayenne. I've got a tablespoon of paprika. I've got 2 tablespoons of butter and 2 tablespoons of flour. So let's go ahead and get started. In goes our chicken. I want to cook this on medium high until everything is nice and white and cooked through. Once our chicken is cooked, we are going to shred it, and then we're going to start preparing our potato mixture. So our chicken is completely cooked. The way you're going to know that it's completely cooked is you take a bigger piece and you just break it, and it should break pretty easily and it should be completely white inside. So at this point, I'm going to transfer this to a plate and let this cool down. Then I'm going to shred it, and we'll start the next step. I just want to show you here that I have the chicken already shredded, and I'm going to put that on the side. That's going to cool down. So into my same pot that we used to boil the chicken, I'm just going to add my butter in here, and I'm going to have this butter melt. But if you wanted to, you can go ahead and add the French cut beans in here. So we're just going to add, mix this really well. We're gonna let this cook just until I feel like the raw taste of the flour is gone. You don't want to cook this a lot, but just enough where it gets a little soft and the raw taste of the onions go away as well. Okay, now goes in the cayenne, paprika, the mango powder, okay. I'm gonna add half of the chicken mixture in here and see if I need any more, then I'll add more. I think half a pound is more than enough, so I'm just gonna leave the other half out. You wanna do a taste test at this point. I'm gonna shut off the stove because you don't wanna have this mixture cook more than it needs to. Alright, now let's go ahead and mix it into our potatoes. So at this time, let's go ahead and add this mixture into our potatoes. Now this is a great recipe to do a couple days ahead of time. In fact, that's what I'm doing today. I'm gonna fry a couple of them up just for the video, and then I'm having a birthday dinner for my daughter-in-law tomorrow. So I'm gonna fry it tomorrow because I have a lot of other stuff to do tomorrow. So this is one thing that I'm prepping ahead of time. So now you just wanna start mixing everything together. So this is, again, I am just adding this in there because this is our taste, all right? So you will have to adjust the taste shape. So I'm gonna do a round shape. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and finish all these up. I'm gonna put them on the side, then I'll show you how we're gonna fry these up. So you can see that the oil is not smoking hot. I have got it on medium heat. Can they see that flame over there? Can you see the flame? So it's on medium heat. You don't want it very high, but then again, you don't want it very low either, all right? So what we're gonna do now is, I'm gonna read off this fork. You just wanna take one, you wanna dip it in the egg, just like so. Then we're gonna dip it into the vermicelli. The other thing also, for those that don't know where, or if you can't get a hold of vermicelli, these days they have a lot of noodles too that are pretty small, pretty thin, that you can cut them up and use noodles as well. All right, so I'm just gonna dip that just like that. Just pat it a little bit so you've got a good, it's stuck on there very well. Now we're going to put it inside the oil. I'm going to lower the heat because we don't want it to get too hot. And you can fry them a couple at a time, but like I said, I'm frying these for tomorrow. I just wanted to show you one. Got it in there, and I'm going to get it where it's really nicely golden brown. See that? So at this point, this is done. I'm just going to save the other ones in the fridge for tomorrow, and I'm going to give this a taste test. I'm going to be serving this with my red chutney, which pairs really well with the red chutney. So you see that? You see how beautiful that looks? Look at how gorgeous that looks. Super crispy on top. And you want this to get really nice and cool down before you bite into it. So let me go get my chutney, and then I'll do a quick taste test for you. I want you to take a look at this. Do you hear how crunchy that is? Look at the inside. Look, you've got the chicken, the carrots. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is take my chutney, put it on there. These are delicious. They're soft on the inside and then they're crunchy on the outside. In fact, I think even if we did the noodles that are a little bit thicker, you could get more of a crunch. But if these are fried really well, and I mean, I don't know what to say. These are super, super delicious. So give these a try. And if you do so, if you make anything from my channel, I would love it if you can just upload a picture and hashtag it at Raihanascuisines. I would love to see that you guys are making this. So thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Raihanascuisines. Hope you can join me here next time with another great video. See you then, friends.